Hello and welcome to a Royal Reviewer pop-up video. Now this is a surprise pop-up video because I didn't even know that I was going to pop up live tonight. What time is it? It is literally 20 to 1 AM in the morning and here in the UK, and I have just seen, I was just browsing through my phone looking at news, and I was just browsing through and I saw a really disturbing, worrying piece of news. Yes, it's silly season, and I've already warned. By the way, it's hot. I'm in a tank top because it's hot. It's really hot here in the UK. In fact, I think yesterday was. It's probably going to be declared tomorrow that it was our hottest day ever in July. Anyway, I digress. I've just seen a most horrendous piece of news, and I'm speechless. I really, really am. Oh my goodness, it's silly season. But I think also I need to add, it also might be going into nasty season. It's just nasty. It really is just nasty. And I don't know if you've seen it yet or if you've heard it, but it's news. Well, news. I use incredibly loosely. I think I'd rather call it the stuff that you flush down the toilet. To be quite honest, I am literally outraged, and I'm going to give it a black fan flap a million times over because I really am absolutely outraged. So, dare I even post the link? I'm going to have to, aren't I? Just so you can actually see what I'm outraged about. So, I'm going to post the link. It is a Daily Mail article. Yes, I know. But, by the way, I need to find the chat room before I can post anything. I'm so outraged, I haven't even found the chat room. So, I'm hoping people are joining me. Apparently 170 are watching. And yes, it is the Daily Fail again. And I'm going to post the link. Those of you who do not wish to give them clicks and views, you don't have to. You can just listen to what I say. But those of you who do want to actually go and check out the vileness for yourselves, you can. So I'm giving you the choice. You don't have to click. I'm just telling you that. Let's just see what people are saying first before I really delve into it. Okay, what now? Well, I've got the article open and I'm going to read the headline. So, listen up to the headline and see from the headline if you think that the article writer, the author, is trying to paint a picture. So, it says, Harry and Meghan's Frogmore House neighbours are issued with do's and don'ts list to which bans them from talking to royals, asking to see Archie, or petting their dogs. And there's also a huge list of different things that their neighbours are not allowed to do. So looking at that headline, that you would think that Harry and Meghan are the ones that have issued all of that. And it's not true. I'm going to say straight at the top of this article, it's not true. If you read down in the article, buried deep within layers of opinion presented as fact, of misconstrued lies, buried really, really deep in there, it turns out that actually it was a residents' meeting. So there are workers and staff that do live on and around the Windsor estate, including, some close to Frogmore House. So they have a residents' association and they have a residents' meeting regularly. So one regular person from the meeting, from the residents' association, suggested a list of things to do or don't do if you see Harry and Meghan. It hasn't come from Harry and Meghan. It's come from one person. One other person. One regular person. Harry and Meghan have not issued this list. But the title, the headline, makes you think that it's them. And it's not. It's just one person. One just regular, normal person. And by the way, just because one person has suggested it in a meeting doesn't mean that that's what people have got to do. It's nothing. It's a nothing story presented as something just horrible, trying to paint Harry and Meghan to be demanding and bossy and controlling and all the privacy things that's going on. It's just not true. Oh, I'm speechless. I really am. It says they were also told to refrain from offering to babysit or even stroke their dogs should they bound over. No, Harry and Meghan have not said that at all. So, buried deep within the article is the revealing sentence. The issue was raised at a residents' meeting for those living near the couple's home on the Windsor estate by a well intentioned member of estate staff. Well, it may very well be well intentioned, but it isn't. It isn't true. The residents don't have to follow those rules, and they are certainly not issued by Harry and Meghan. So I just thought I'd jump on here really quickly to tell you guys that if you hear anything about that story popping up on YouTube videos, on blog posts, on any other articles being recycled and regurgitated, they're just not true. Oh, my goodness. Right, I'm going to read some comments. There we go. I'm not sure if people actually open the link, but anyway. Carmen says, don't let it get to you. Well, yeah, whatever. Apparently someone else... Oh, so have the Daily Mail regurgitated someone else's story? Is that what's happened? Oh, my goodness. Oh. All Sorts says, we'll always listen to you. The link is liable to stress me out. Yeah. If you are likely to be stressed out by such things, do not open. Just Me says, who could possibly be their neighbours? Well, there are estate workers, officials that have grace and favour homes, and of course, they're not neighbours as in like literally close neighbours. It's people that live and work on the estate that are classed as residents. Derek says, what is the name of the bands that you use to secure your tiaras? Oh, it's just elastic. It's just elastic. It's just regular, just a strip of elastic. Black elastic. All Sorts says, such a crock. Yes, indeed. Christine says, your shirt goes your tiara. Yes, that's why I chose this tiara tonight. I've got a green top on. Yes, it is lies, Tammy. It's lies, lies, lies. Hey, Shane the King says, first time watching live from the bath. That there's a record Her Majesty hasn't broken before. No, I don't think she has. Oh, apparently it's coming from a certain female journalist, shall we say. It is, it's awful. Oh, so apparently people are saying that it's come from somewhere else and the Daily Mail have regurgitated it, apparently. Like this. They've got it in and then they've gone... It's just horrible. I'm up late. Yes, I am. Just Me says, I would love to tell my neighbours what they can and can't do or ask. Exactly. It's stupid. As if Harry and Meghan are going to want people to just basically ignore them on the estate. Because that's what that list of things is basically saying. It's basically saying, just ignore them. If you see them, ignore them. If their dog runs over, don't pet it. Don't even speak to them about Archie. Just basically ignore them. And I am positive. I mean, obviously, I don't know Harry and Meghan personally, but I think it's a pretty good guess, a pretty good guesstimate to just think that they probably want people to be friendly. So I don't think that they would agree with that list at all. Oh, my goodness. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Let's have a look what people are saying. The Great Bilby says, love that colour on. Thank you. It's new. I've bought a whole new load of vest tops because it's so hot and I didn't have enough, basically. So today I've been out and bought some more. And I do have a bit of a head cold, so if I sound a bit sniffly, I've got a bit of a head cold going on. Catherine says, if they can't do their job the right way, they should be fired. It's just ridiculous. Are the Sussexes on vacation? I don't know. I can't answer that because I don't think any of us truly know. We do still believe the Cambridges might still be on holiday. But in terms of the Sussexes, I don't know entirely about them. Although the Queen has left for her summer vacation today. Hooray! I can actually give a yellow fan flap. Yay! The Queen is on holiday. She left today. So she will be up in Scotland at Craiggowan Lodge on the Balmoral estate. beginning her holiday, which I think is fantastic. By the way, if you haven't seen the tiara, here is the beautiful tiara that Princess usually wore on her wedding day. Denise says, rubbish like the US tarot nut and the doll. Yes, I agree. Lady Buckingham is giving a sick emoji. Yes, it does make me feel sick. It really does. Yes, it's recycled horse manure. Gregory sees missed what's going on. There is a horrible, vile article. I'll post it again. Dare I? I'll post it again for those of you who are brave enough to click. I'm sure if you've got heart trouble, if you've got blood pressure issues, do not click the link because it will send them sky high, and you might need the paramedic sending out. Yeah, so basically the article, for those of you who have just joined, 342 watching now, the article is... The way it's worded is making it sound like Harry and Meghan have issued a list of do's and don'ts for people that live on the estate. Like, for example, don't ask about Archie, don't ask to babysit, don't pet the dog, blah, 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 blah. And it's not true. Harry and Meghan haven't issued that. It was put out by one resident on the estate to a residents' meeting, and it's not even been agreed. So no, nobody on the estate has to follow those rules, and Harry and Meghan certainly did not issue those rules of do's and don'ts. Oh, right, I'm going to skip to the bottom of the comments so I can read up a little bit. MDQ says, yes, it stresses me out too. Oh, I'm stressed. Auntie D says, I don't want to look. Well, like I say, look with caution, but if you do want to, see that what I'm saying is true, then you can peek, but that's entirely up to you. Gregory C says, oh Lord, they want to just print things and stir up everyone's nerves. Well, they've certainly stirred up mine. Christine says, I'm going to take my medication right now. Yes, blood pressure medication. If you've got it, take it. James Med4 says, the cool weather of Scotland sounds wonderful. Oh, the Queen has done the right thing by escaping it all. She really has. And, oh, by the way, I did see a story about... Oh, no, I saw another bad story. Oh, no, I've got another one. I've just remembered. Oh, I wish I hadn't remembered. Okay, I've seen another story today about Meghan again. That the Queen is going to offer her advice on how to manage her PR so that there's no more, what was the word? How do they describe it? No more disasters or whatever it was. No more embarrassments. No, the Queen is not going to prepare to speak to Meghan about that. Now, when the Sussexes are up at Balmoral, which could be around her birthday, I don't know, no one knows, but usually they do get to spend some quality time with the Queen. For example, if they're playing board games, or if they're on hiking or picnics, there is plenty of opportunity to have one-on-one time with the Queen, where I'm sure the Queen will be speaking to Meghan one-on-one. But the Queen is not going to offer her advice on how to conduct herself in public or any of that kind of nonsense. If Meghan asks for advice, I'm sure the Queen will readily give some. But the Queen does not interfere on that level at all. So again, that was another completely fake story that I did not agree with at all. Oh, my goodness, they really are going for it this weekend, aren't they? Anne says, you said she would leave Friday. Yes, I thought so, and she did. So yes, yellow fan flap for me and my wonderful, well thought out predictions. There we go. Because sometimes you can make an educated guess. Mary says, hoping Prince Harry's lawyers do something for that person. It's just a terribly... Well, they've done it on purpose. It's a terribly worded article to make you think that it's Harry and Meghan that have issued the do's and don'ts list, and it's not. It's just ridiculous. Live, Love and Laugh says, it's the stupidest headline. It should be debunked. I stopped reading such sounding headlines. Another one about Catherine getting... Oh, the Botox. Oh, my goodness. Oh, the Botox one. Look. These stories, my goodness. It is silly season. Let's go up and see some more comments. I think I missed a big comment from HM the King. Did you see what Victoria Arbiter said regarding the Daily Mail today? I did. She said that they twisted an interview. Was it a podcast or something that she did? And they've took bits of that and twisted it to make it sound negative. So they are turning things and making it negative. Cynthia, I saw the same article that Catherine's might plan baby number 4 to avoid royal duties. Again, another stupid article. Now, I'm not saying she won't have baby number 4. I've always thought that she will go ahead and have baby number 4 at some point. But it's certainly not to get out of doing royal duties. It's just, I've just always sensed, I've got a feeling that there will be a baby number 4. Oh, Tammy says, time to spray some oh, yes, I need some mist. Where's my mist? I need some mist. I really do. Oh, always keep some rose mist handy. Just in case you're totally outraged. By the way, I do look... This is my favourite rose mist. It's the Body Shop Rose Dewy Glow. Hashtag non-sponsored. It's really good. So if you do get a chance to get the Body Shop Rose Mist Dewy Glow, do. And it helps to cool you down when you've been reading terrible articles. It really, really does. Oh, my goodness. Chiming in says, it seems silly. I'm sure they have security to keep people from getting too close. Oh, about... yes, they do have security. Noya, most of the time, I use the Daily Mail articles for photographs because they do have the best collection. Say what you like about the content of the articles, but the photographs, they do always have the best collection of photographs in one place. And unless anyone can suggest another source that has all of them, when it comes to reviewing photographs, it is still the best for me to kind of pan down and look at the photographs. But I don't always go with what they're saying in the article as the gospel, of course. Let's have a look what people are saying. Lady Wickham says, hands up if you think he's upset. Are you on about me? Yes, I'm upset. I most definitely am. I'm scooting down to the bottom again. Helen Jackson has donated $1.99. I think you intended $5, but it's come for $1.99. But thank you so much for your very kind donation. And you get to cool me down and have a kiss from me. Carmen's Tarot says, I'm jealous of your tiara. I think the Meghan effect has rubbed on me. It's a beautiful tiara. You should get one. The Doctor aka says, what's my address? It's in, if you go to my weekly vlog on my other channel, it's in the description. And I say that because I can't remember it. So if you go to that video, it's there. Yes, Cecilia says, truly the Daily Mail does have the best collection of... Say what you like about the tripe that's in the article, but they do have the best photographs. Nurse Dig says, the Daily Mail is getting to the point that other than the photos, it's only good for toilet roll. I would agree. Joe says, by the way, your predictions are actually projections. Maybe I am psychic. I don't know. I'm not psychic. It's just well-educated guesses. But I wouldn't ever say that I think something's going to happen if I really didn't think it was. Like, I do think that Catherine will go for baby number 4. Of course, I don't know that. I haven't spoken to Catherine. She hasn't confided in me that she's going to have baby number 4. But I do think at some point she will. I just got a sense that I don't think she stopped. I think, often when you look at families, you can kind of tell if maybe you get like a sense of an aura if you think that they're complete. And I've just got a feeling they're not. There you go. I could be wrong, but I just think they're not. Also says tripe. Love it. Haven't heard that. It's a load of old tripe. My goodness. Kimberly says, I tried to send you $10, but it comes up... I know. I don't know what happens. Some people have tried, and it's not worked. So it's YouTube. I'm sorry. Elderpin says nothing. No, I mean, okay. If Catherine has had Botox, there is nothing wrong with it. It is fine. But it's when they try and use something like that to try and, I don't know, to try and further a narrative, a negative narrative. I don't like it. But I'm not saying she has. Cookies and Cream says it's time for the royal family to step up and start defending the Sussexes, especially Duchess Meghan, like they defend Catherine. The world is seeing the double standards. But, well, I mean, give me an example where there's been a false story about Catherine and they've taken legal action. They have taken legal action with the photos of her when she was inappropriately photographed topless. They've done that. Just the same as Harry has, Harry went through the legal case when they took photographs inside the Cotswolds home through the window. So there are certain red lines where they will take legal action, but in terms of gossip and rumours and lies, unless I forgot one, give me an example where they've done that for Catherine, because I can't think of one. But there might be. You might come out with one that I've forgotten, but do let me know. But I do agree that these articles that are obviously written with the intent of twisting something, I do think they need calling out, definitely. Let's have a look. I'm going to scoot all the way down to the bottom. Nelson says, I'm using my iPad laptop computer out of commission. Need your UK post address. Oh, I can't remember it. So it's in the description box of my weekly vlog. So if you go to my other channel, Elliot's British Life, it will be in there. Nurstig says, do you think the constant critics of Meghan is because she's American? No, I don't think it's because she's American. I think it's because they know that she gets headlines. They know that she gets clicks and views, and I think they've just gone onto that. Here in the UK, if they think they will get clicks and views out of a cat, out of anything, I mean, out of an octopus. There was an octopus during the Olympics who 1 year. I don't think it was this time. It was the last time, and it predicted, what was going to win. No, it was the football. I forget, but they made massive headlines about this octopus. I mean, anything they think they can get headlines out of, they will. So, no, I don't necessarily think that it's because she's American. We have had lots of celebrities here in the UK, famous people who have been celebrated that are not British. So, no, I don't think it's because of that. I think it's just because they know that if they post negative things, it gets clicks, views, and it makes them money. Disonia says they came to her defence until... I haven't seen any defence. If anyone has the actual press release or comment from it, do let me know, because I haven't seen it. Elderly Poodle says, you have to spend a lot of Botox for a frozen face. You get the minimal and it makes me look less tired. I don't know. I've never had it yet, so I don't know. Sandra says, right, women can't do Botox, but God forbid they age a day. Double standards, yes. I agree. Shanna says, I sent you $11 when my dog died, forgot, then tried to dispute the charge for about 7 seconds. Okay, thank you. If you did, thank you very much. Angela says, thank you for defending the royal family and being passionate about the truth. You are more than welcome. I agree, nothing better to report on, so they'll just do anything to get views. Elaine says, Catherine's morning sickness only lasts 3 months, not a big price to pay. We always know with Catherine if she is pregnant early because of her terrible morning sickness. Let's have a look. Key Brown says the UK media have been coordinating these smear campaigns on Meghan. It's so unfair to her. It is bullying. I mean, yeah, this article outraged me because it was so obviously painting something that was really innocent, trying to make it look like Harry and Meghan had done it themselves, and they didn't need to. They could, if they wanted to post that story, they could have put the headline Residents Association puts forward list of do's and don'ts. That would have been kind of okay. But no, they had to word it where it sounds like Harry and Meghan have done it to go with that to go with that really negative narrative, and it's just not nice. Jay Christian says, why did Archie not receive a royal title? Well, he was entitled to be, he still could be, have the courtesy title of the Earl of Dumbarton, which Harry and Meghan didn't want, so he didn't get that. Although we still don't know what the intention is when Charles becomes king, because Archie will be, by birthright, when Charles is king, entitled to be HRH and a prince of the United Kingdom. And we don't know yet whether Harry and Meghan are going to opt out of that or not. So, again, we don't know. So that is one thing that we're going to have to wait and see when that time happens. The Great Bilby says, yes, they should have written that title instead. It was deliberately and outrageously misleading. I agree entirely. It was. And I think that's what incensed me the most. Because I was reading it and I was going down it thinking, oh, are they saying Harry and Meghan have said this? And then I finally got to that sentence where it revealed that it wasn't. It was actually a resident just putting something forward at a meeting that I thought, ugh, they've done it again. And it was just so annoying. No, I do not know when Series 3 of The Crown starts. If anyone does, do let me know. Shana says, that was back in June. You're welcome, though. Oh, you are more than welcome. Thank you. When are we next going to see the Sussex family? Well, hopefully, the next time they're in Balmoral. Hopefully, we'll maybe not as a family unit, but hopefully we'll see Harry and Meghan one of the weeks, on a Sunday at church with the Queen. Hopefully, maybe. Yes, it is a clickbait title. I would agree entirely. Queen Mary, hello Queen Mary, Your Majesty, says, please God protect Harry and Meghan because the hatred of something... Yeah, there is a lot of hate in this world. I would agree entirely. Carmen's Tarot says there was speculation that Catherine will adopt Diana's title when she was married to Charles. Oh yes, that's not real speculation. I definitely think that Catherine eventually will be the Princess of Wales. Although it's not automatic that William gets that title automatically. He will get the Duchy of Cornwall. But I don't think they won't give him the Prince of Wales title. So as soon as he does get it, Laurie Clark says, I did a Google image search of Balmoral interiors. I see why the Queen loves it so much. It's very cosy and family orientated. Yes, Balmoral, of course, was created by Victoria and Albert, and they decorated it tartan. It was like a tartan explosion everywhere. Tartan carpet, tartan curtains, wallpaper, fabric on the cushions and chairs. Everything was a tartan explosion. And I do think that the Queen still, if I'm correct, the Queen does still have some rooms where she has the original Queen Victoria's wallpaper, and she won't change it because she loves the fact that she has Queen Victoria's original wallpaper. So yes, I mean, some of the tartan has probably gone over the years, but it is still very homely, very cosy. So yes, Balmoral is a very homely, cosy place. Deborah says, the world is showing its nasty face more and more. Thank God for you and a few other sources you can still get the truth. Thanks. You are more than welcome. I felt incensed by the title of that article. Yes, Meghan is ignoring the haters and the noise. Yes, it is just after 1 a.m. I couldn't go to bed. I could not go to bed without making this video because it would have just been on my mind all night. So this is like a thought dump. A thought dump onto the internet. Oh, Jay Christian says, could the Queen create a baronage for Balmoral? Possibly. Possibly. There's no reason why not. Do you think we'll see Balmoral in Series 4 of Victoria? I hope so. I do hope so. Well, we saw... we've seen the other houses. So, potentially, yes. The Doctor, aka Amy, says, I love tartan, as do I. All Sorts says, I appreciate you coming on when it is so late for you. Don't worry, I just wanted to get all this off my mind, and just before all these videos start coming out with regurgitating basically that information, which is not true. Jackie J says, I'm glad you have calmed down some. It's great to see how passionate you are about the defence of the royals. Thank you. I did just feel really incensed. It must be the rose mist. I'm going to have another squirt. Just to calm me down. And a bit of the clavage. Alicia Anderson says, I know she's got people who love her by her side, and that's all that matters. She also has a supportive, loving and protective fans. She does indeed. Karine says, I call it venting. Yes, I think I was venting. Auntie Dee's is laughing. Isilia says, you do love the royal family. I do. And you're always positive. We love you and your positivity. Thank you. Yes, I agree. Harry does glow with happiness. Thank you to Shana. Alicia says, you were bright red at the start. Was I? Was I really? Was I bright red? I may have been a little bit annoyed. Yes, it was royal outrage. Claudia, it's a horrible article that's been written. Misleading people into thinking that Harry and Meghan are being demanding again. The Greater Bilby says, you were indeed looking rather flushed when I first tuned in. I've calmed down a little bit. What's Creative Life seen? I saw an OK magazine yesterday, and under the Duchess's pick was the Duchess or Devil. I started to put them all in a random shelf somewhere. Yes, hide them if you see these magazines. Take a tip from me. If you see these horrible magazines with horrible headlines, put them underneath other things and hide them. Hide them. Just hide them, people. What's the headline? Oh, well, I'll post the article again, just in case people have missed it. Let's have a look. Yes, if you're watching, 466 watching now, please give me a thumbs up. I only have 137. So that means over 300 of you have not hit the thumbs up. So please do. Really? Duchess or Devil? That's just ridiculous. I mean, how can you compare a human being who helps people, who, you know, raises money for people, who helps people, with the devil? Really? Really? My goodness. Sharon says, hope you saw my photos of my photo letter I got from Harry and Meghan. Oh, no, I didn't. I'm going to have to go back down the group list and look. But I will do. Thank you for reminding me. Isilia says, it's a joy to bask in the love and happiness emanating from the Sussexes and their loyal fans. We'll defend them to the death. We will defend you too. Thank you so, so much. Oh. Alicia says, oh, having a conversation with someone else. Auntie D says, you need to download an app I have called the Breathing Butterfly. Oh, okay, so you can do deep breathing and spray mist at the same time. That's good. Let's see what other people are saying. Sorry if you've missed some of the chat. You're probably going to have to go back now and kind of watch on catch up. Anyway, I am going to go now because I just wanted to do a kind. Well, it's still 35 minutes. I did intend quick, but anyway, this is quick for me. So I won't gibber on at you anymore because I know some people don't like long live chat videos. It is 1:15 a.m. here in the UK. So join me tomorrow for my weekly live chat, which is Saturday, 10 o'clock GMT, and we can talk more about the royal family, and hopefully there'll be no more lies posted going on. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a big old thumbs up. I have 200 thumbs up with 454 watching. Hit the notification bell so that you know whenever I upload or go live, and please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. So, from me, in Shropshire, very late and flushed and needing more rose mist, goodbye. Mwah!